Hello and what is up, guys? My name is Jager-M from SCREENCASTERS. I'm coming to you now with finally an Odd Eyes Magician's deck profile update to my channel. Odd Eyes is a deck I really do like. The Magicians did get hit when Wisdom Eye went to 1, but it does not deter me from, rebuilding the deck and making it start anew with a new path to victory. So yeah, I'm going to showcase the new build I'll be rocking for the upcoming format, which is the April 11th format. So without further ado, let's get started. For the normal Magicians, I do 3 Pit, 2 Dragon Pulse Magician. This is a weird tech, but just hear me out. 1 original Dark Magician. And that's it for the vanilla monsters. The whole reason I run Dark Magician is because of Ebon Illusion Magician. Basically, if you bring out the rank 7 dude, which is Ebon Illusion Magician, you can attach materials placed on 1 normal spellcaster from your deck. And I was thinking, man, I don't want to bring out Dragon Pit all the time because he's a really good scale. I don't feel like losing that. And I usually want to go for one who's really attacking. And Dragon Pulse is good and all for attacking, but he's a level 4. And he's not really reliable now since Wisdom is at 1. So I decided, what's a good level 7 vanilla spellcaster that I can bring out with Ebon? So I thought, why the hell not? Let's put the OG Magician himself, the one that started it all, the Dark Magician himself. And he does really good. If you have him out with the Ebon, if he declares an attack, and banish 1 card on the field, which is damn good. It's just really great. If it was a monster, you can redirect the attack directly. So him plus Ebon's already 5,000 damage, and his deck can Pendulum summon. So yeah, it's really good for the OTK. I really do like him. If you've not tried him out, I highly recommend trying a Dark Magician in your deck. Also, I am running the Sacred Sword of 7 stars. Since we lost a lot of search power with Wavering Eyes, I decided to add a lot of draw power to help compensate that. So, at worst case scenario, if you draw into them or you open with them, you can banish them to draw 2 cards. So that's pretty good. So these are basically your main source of scales for the deck. 2 Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon. I still only believe with 2. Even though I do run Sacred Sword, I still like this at 2. It does get Cloggy at 3. I've been trying it, but 2 is infinitely better. It's searchable with your Sky Iris, so I don't see no reason for it to be multiples than 3. Anyway, 3 Oath, still one of the best Magicians. I think he's the only one I run 3 of now, since Insight got hit. But yeah, he's really good. I use him as a monster most of the time, overlay him with like himself or Kieran to make Norito, put Ebon on top of Norito, detach, special summon, your Dark Magician. So it's a lot of cool things you can do with that. But if we bring him out as a monster, what I usually do is I Pendulum call him. I discard like an Insight or something, special summon him out after getting my scales, and get back whatever Magician I discarded for him. So he's really good. In the scale, he's also very good. To get back stuff. So yeah, he's pretty good. He has a nice loop with Noble Dragon Pit, so that's pretty good. 3 Kieran, one of the best monsters of the deck. He's a win condition against any rogue deck. The fact that he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects is very powerful. He's a little bit better than the Avians we run, but I still run him. I kind of like this. It is just such an insane lock to have Kieran and Avian on the field at once, because if they try to get you something, you could bounce him to stop it, or Kieran, basically a free negation, a free bounce. It's like having Infinity and Pleiades on board, It's really great. And he's also level 7, so you could banish him with Sacred Sword. So that's pretty good. He has been cloggy sometimes, but I really do like this because the lock you can make with it is almost unbreakable. It's really damn good. So that's it for the, I guess, the stoppers of the deck. Some of the random stuff. 2 Eccentric Archfiend. This card is amazing. I finally found a way to bump her up to 2. Sadly, at the cost of losing our insights, but regardless, the card's amazing. It's also a scale 7, so you can Pendulum stuff out with her. She also works as a scale. Then you can pop herself to pop any spell or trap you need. She's really great. Spot removal at its finest. And you can keep Pendulum her back out. You have like a scale 2 or something to keep popping monsters, so that's pretty good. For 1 of Magicians, 1 Jinkei, 1 Doomstar, Dharma Eye, 1 Skullcrobat Joker, 1 Insight, 1 Timebreaker, and 1 Noble Dragon. Now, when you see all these, I know what you're thinking, oh, that's very inconsistent, but just hear me out. Jinkei himself is a win condition against some decks, because against any kind of rogue-light deck, he can negate during the player's turn. Dharma Eye, if he's special summon, he's kind of like, his Pendulum Summon monster effect is basically the same as Timebreaker's Pendulum effect. So basically, if you Pendulum Summon out, your monsters can't be destroyed to turn their Pendulum Summon, which is pretty good. And he's also a skill 2. He's also a level 7, just like Jinkei, so he can be banished with Sacred Sword. The 1 Ubs, which is the 1 Wisdom Eye and 1 Joker, is all we can really run. Very unfortunate. I want to talk about Timebreaker. Timebreaker is your Naturia Beast out. If you have Naturia Beast out, this deck kind of auto loses, but if you normal summon him out, use effect banish himself and the Nat Beast. Yeah, he comes back during your next standby phase, so that Nat Beast ain't on the board, so you have to pick your scales, Pendulum Call, get stuff started. He's basically a good out for anything that's stopping your board. He's just really great. And you can keep Pendulum summoning him back out, so that's pretty good. Noble Dragon is for your synchro plays. It's the best discard card in the deck because it works in the grave. It comes back with Oath's Dragon. It's really good. That's it for the Magicians of the deck and the main deck monsters. Off of the spells. 3 Pendulum Call. I would not be playing this deck if this card got hit because this is the card that makes the deck. I even said in my ban list prediction video, if we do lose our Insight, if we lose Wisdom Eye, at least let us keep Pendulum Call. And you did, so this deck is still kind of playable. But this card is what makes the deck. It gets you your scales and protects them, which is great. 2 Sacred Sword of 7 stars. I'm thinking about 3. This card does prove itself. The only problem is you can't activate multiples per turn, but you know. You have a lot of targets for this. It's never really dead. And drawing 2 cards and fixing your hand is very useful since Wavering Eyes got hit. 2 Twin Twisters, because back row is a thing where I feel like we're entering a slower format ever since Upstart got hit. So being able to counter all that back row is going to be very important with the upcoming format. 2 Sky Iris, 1 Terraforming, and 1 Odd Eyes Fusion for the basically the I guess field engine stuff with the deck. Sky Iris is going to be very good if you don't already have Pendulum Call. So you activate it, your skills can't be targeted, so screw you Twin Twisters, you know, stuff like that. Terraforming searches it out. I was running a chicken game, but I did cut it for the second Odd Eyes, Sky Iris, because it did get banned, but you only need 1 fusion. I was thinking about 2, though, because even though it is searchable with your Sky Iris, basically getting out the Odd Eyes Vortex is like game for most decks. Some people don't really have an out to it. It's kind of like mini Quasar for you. For the 1 L's, 1 Foolish, keep saying that, 1 Upstart Goblin, and 1 Regeki. Kind of self-explanatory, Regeki for the board wipe. I still like the 39 card deck. It's not as good as 37, but it's better than 40. So that's good. For the traps, I'll only do 3. 2 Scolding and 1 Warning. This is like the best ratio I found out. I don't have Strike, so Scolding kind of does the job. If you have Scolding and Warning, you can just send them both. They try and do anything and warning it, and that'll save you 1 set card for the Scolding. Basically, if you resolve this, you kind of win the duel because you want to activate at a very critical time. Scolding is basically your judgment. That's how powerful the card really is. So that's it for the main deck. On for the extra deck. 1 Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, because you can make it with Jinkei, and you can bring him out when your Odd Eyes Absolute dies. So that's pretty good. I like it. 3,000 body. This guy can negate attacks, and if you destroy, you can bring out either your Odd Eyes Rebellion or your Vortex. Very easy to make. I do 1 for fusing. I do 1 for fusing and 1 for sending to graveyard with your Odd Eyes Fusion. Basically, you run these 2 to make sure your Odd Eyes Fusion is always live. If your opponent has 2 monsters and you don't, you can use these guys as materials. 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, and 1 Big Eye. Pretty good standard rank 7s. You can make them pretty easy. Not much to say about them. Big Eye is basically Mr. Studio Girl, and Flare Metal just burns it down to the ground, like their light points. Still doing the Naruto Ebon combo. Very good, very good. Ebon special summoning that Dark Magician from dead to get 2,500 to the face, plus his own attack, which is 2,500, and you can banish a card. It's really good. You put him on top of Naruto, and Naruto is really good because it's going to negate any spell and trap. Really good for that Twin Twister, really good for that Regeki, or anything you feel that's going to be stopping you. 1 Utopia Beyond for last rank 6s, because he's a good OTK with him and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, so that's pretty good. For rank 4s, 1 4 Mage Trapeze Magician, 1 Castel, 1 Dweller, and 1 Magister. Magister is going to be very important coming up. I might bump into 2, because we will be entering a slower format, so you got to fix those lopsided hands. And if you can make a rank 4, he's one of the best ones to go into. Searching out your Joker or something, or Eccentric for popping, or your Kieran, it's going to be really good. Dweller for, Burning Abyss, because that's going to be a very good deck. It didn't get hit at all. Castel, best spot removal, and you can make Perform a Trapeze with Joker and Wisdom Eye. It doesn't happen often now, but it's still a possibility, so that's why I do it. For Synchros, only do 2. 1 Clear Wing and 1 Meteor Burst. Pretty good for your Noble Dragon. So that's pretty good. You can also bring out the Meteor Burst and then special summon the Pit, overlay into Absolute, do a combo like that. And Clear Wing is good for those first turn boards, but you already know. For last extra deck and last deck profile, one Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon because you run Odd Eyes Fusion. This card is really damn good. I might bump it to 2 because it's basically your Quasar. That's how good this card really is. So yeah, guys, that is the Odd Eyes Pendulum Magician's deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I put a lot of time and effort into putting this deck together. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to drop a like so I know you guys like the video and want to see more stuff like this. But yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions or how to make this deck better, I would love to hear it in the comment section down below. I'll be answering you guys as I usually do. So once again, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to my channel, which is Screencasters, for more epic and amazing videos similar to this one. Once again, my name is Jager-M from Screencasters. I am signing out. See you guys.